Well, my best advice to the government as a whole, and this is a major rock to move, is civil service reform. If you look at the way that technologists are compensated and you benchmark against private industry, at the lower spectrum of the GS schedule, they are not on market. The middle part of the GS schedule, there is comparable pay between what government does and what private industry does. And then as you get into the GS13, GS14, GS15 executive SES level, there's a disconnect between what you make in industry and what you make in the government. And so I think civil service reform and better aligning the market compensation for technologists is going to be really important. DHS has made some really good improvements with accepted service where they can pay above market sort of salary for GS15s, so that's a good start. Government needs to be more. What's more important than that, and something that the agencies can do, is they can look at sort of the intrinsic motivation of why people are doing that work. So not just what you're paying the people, but what's the work environment like and what are people doing on a day-to-day basis. And there's two really important things that the agencies can do. One seems kind of counterintuitive, and that's to put in process robotics. Now, some agencies will come back and say, well, our people are saying process robotics are coming in, what's going to happen to our jobs? What we've seen as consultants coming in and working with the agencies is that when you put process robotics in, what they do, what the robots do, is actually the basic transactional work, copying and pasting from one spreadsheet into another, that people don't actually enjoy doing. And so when you put in RPA and you have that robotic process automation, the technologists can focus on things that actually require human intelligence, emotion, collaboration, the ability to work with others, and that really energizes them. Which leads to the second part of things that agencies can do, and our research has shown that the difference between a high-performing team and a not high-performing team is two things. Number one, do individuals have a sense of shared goal and vision? So leadership can make sure that technologists understand what they do on a day-to-day basis and how that's important, whether you're doing cloud work or cyber work, or you're running cables through a building and running networks. What does that mean, and how is that really important for that individual's contributions to executing the mission? The second thing is bringing your strengths every day. And strengths every day are not things that you're really good at. You could be really good at a spreadsheet and absolutely hate it. A true strength is something that brings you energy. So the more that agencies can do to make sure that their people have that shared sense of vision and mission and understanding in their contributions, and making sure that people really feel like they have the opportunity to bring their strengths every day, that will make a huge difference for attracting and retaining that critical technology workforce.